Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it is your friend Kenna reporting to you today with 2 words: blind boxes. As you probably guessed, today we're going to be getting into every single blind box released in Wave 2 of G7. I'm really curious to open mine up because I purchased my blind boxes from Amazon, and I know it's the Amazon blind boxes that have been getting some heat for the quality control issues. If you're curious about what the quality control issues are, because it's a lot to go over in this little intro, I will actually link a very informative video below made by LPS Honey where she gets into the quality control differences between the ES and the KX pets. So without any further delay, let's just get on into it. This angle is not about to be cute, and I apologize for that, but I did want to try to show you the packaging, even though I do not have a lot of space on my filming desk. But I am really obsessed with the back of the blind box packaging for Wave 2. I think it's so cute, and it's actually so cute that I'm really struggling because I don't think I can part with this box. Because we have so many LPS to go over today and so little time, I am going to unbox all of these off camera and go ahead and cut straight to the LPS. However, just in case it's something you haven't seen yet, I will go ahead and spin around one of the boxes for you just so that you can see what the little boxes look like. And of course they do unpackage just like the Wave 1 blind boxes, as in you literally have to destroy the box to get into it. If there's another way, let me know, but I don't think there is, just because of the way the boxes are made. Okay, who's our first pet? The donkey! Here's his trading card. Here's that Roblox code for you. And here's my donkey. I will give her a little spin around for you, and then I will zoom in on the quality control issues I'm seeing. The muzzle, I think, could be a little bit better, and I'm noticing some issues with the eye paint as well. By the way, these are the KX pets, in case you are following the chatter very closely and want to know. Here is the accessory this LPS came with, a very cute little bucket, and it's not quite reading right on camera, but this is a very dark green, which I like because I think it matches with my sets a lot better personally. Okay, let's look at that next Roblox code, and next we have got, the Pawsome. She comes with this little pizza slice. And here she is. I will be honest, I do not love her color scheme. This is definitely not my favorite Wave 2 LPS, but I like her. I think the mint green is fun. I just don't know if I like it paired with all these other colors. I think the eyes especially are throwing it off. Okay, who is next? Let's see that Roblox code in case you want it. And next we have, the monkey. Monkey comes with these peanuts. And here is Monkey. I really like the design of this LPS. I am a sucker for neutral, naturalistic tones. I will say I don't love the pet triplets monkey molds, and I don't know why G7 keeps relying on the pet triplets when we have perfectly good regular molds, but hey, what do I know? Time for our next pet. Let's show you that Roblox code, and who's it gonna be? The goat. I've been excited about this one for many months. Comes with this little plant. Thank you, Basic Fun, for making the pot a beautiful dark purple. I really like that. And here's our sweet little goat girl. So far, no big quality control complaints. I think I've only had one LPS so far that had some quality issues, but this LPS is really great, and I am happy to have her. You know the drill, Roblox code, and next up we have the Iguana. Or maybe lizard, I don't know, but he comes with these canned fish. And it's a little hard to show on camera, but our lizard man does have a misprinted eye. It doesn't go down as much as it should, and it does actually the print goes a little bit above where the eye stops as well. Regardless, I'll give him a little spin around just so you can see him in all of his glory. This isn't my favorite mold anyways, and I don't love the colors, so this guy, he's kind of just meh to me. Here's your next code. Maybe. And the next pet we have coming up is, the Kiwi. Comes with this little fish. And here's the bird of the hour. Again, the eyes are looking maybe a little misprinted to me. I'm not too concerned about the eyes anyways though, because I think this LPS is a crime to society. I hate the color scheme. As you can tell based on how I review these LPS, I'm really picky, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, these heads are not squishy. I know a lot of people had concerns about squishy heads, but these LPS, the heads are like rock solid. So if that's something you like, get the KX blind bags. I don't know about the ES ones, but the KX ones have very, very hard heads. Here's your next Roblox code, and the LPS we're getting into next is going to be, ooh, the wolf cat. She comes with a fishbone. Here she is, and I really like this LPS. I think something about her is looking a little wonky to me, but I can't really dock points because I have no idea what it is. I don't know if it's a misprint or what, but if she looks weird to you too, let me know. Here's that next Roblox code, and the next LPS we'll be looking at is the Yorkie. Maybe it's technically a schnauzer, I don't know, but either way, it comes with this cute little red brush. Now, immediately, I noticed this guy has some paint scuffs going on. Like, a lot, actually. Even on the back of his head. I'm not sure if this is something that I could easily fix or not. But I'm quite upset about it because I really love this LPS, so I really didn't want him to come damaged. But what I will say is Basic Fun absolutely ate down with whatever they did to do the gradient near the muzzle. You did this right, Basic Fun. Continue to do this. Please, I'm begging. All I want to say before I move on is it seems like Basic Fun really likes to rely on the molds that the community likes slightly less for their LPS. Like, guys, we have a perfectly good Yorkie mold that I think the whole community likes better than this one. Why are we not using it, Basic Fun? I don't understand. Your next code is, and your next LPS is the Axelottle. He comes with a couple Granny Smith apples. And here he is. Maybe it's because I'm menstruating today, but I'm feeling brutally honest. I will admit publicly on the record that I absolutely hate the Axelottle mold. And I think Basic Fun should stop being creative at making more molds. And they should just give us the stuff we already like. Why can't you give us the Bonbon Cats? Why can't you give us the German Shepherds? Why can't you give us the Chihuahuas and the Chow Chows? What is this, dude? And when I said German Shepherd, you know I meant the good German Shepherd. But anyways, here's your next Roblox code, and we are going to be opening the Seagull. Sorry about the state of my fingers, I bite them. But anyways, we have a coconut that the Seagull comes with. And here's the Seagull. Again, I'm noticing some misprinting going on with the eyes, and I think if I angle it right, you can really see that it's clear the eyes were not printed on the eye properly. Either way, here's a little turnaround regardless. Other than the eye misprint, I actually really like this LPS, and I really like the design they went with. Our next Roblox code, and our next pet is, ooh, the Pomeranian comes with a pile of snowballs. And here she is. I don't think the airbrush gradient is as good with this LPS as it was with the Schnauzer we opened earlier, but either way, I do like this LPS. I don't love that the weird details are black. I don't know, it's kind of just clashing, but other than that, I mean, she's kind of cute. Your next code, and your next pet, the rabbit that I don't like. Bunny comes with carrots, makes sense. We listen and we don't judge. I hate this color scheme, and there's so many better rabbit molds, and I do not understand why Basic Fun is using this one. Next code. And next pet. Fish comes with seaweed. And then here's our little goldfish. I think he's so cute. I actually really like this LPS. Of course, it's not my favorite mold because it's not one I would use in like a skit or something like that. However, I do think he's really cute, and I'm happy to have him. Next code. Next pet, the German Shepherd. He comes with a biscuit, and you gotta love the biscuit, one of the most nostalgic accessories. So a couple thoughts you didn't ask for about this design. I don't love it. I don't love how pink the ears and the nose are. It's actually an even brighter pink in person, and I just think it looks a little ridiculous. I don't love how the head and body are two different colors. I don't know about all that. And I don't really like the big lightning bolt down its face. It kind of reminds me of the dog Bolt from that one movie. I'll put a picture or something so you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, if it weren't for Bolt, which was a movie I loved and I had a little DS game for it, I think I would actually hate this design. I'm just not gonna lie to you. But It's okay, whatever. Again, busting my butt and doing the most to make sure this video isn't too long, but I just have to say, why didn't Basic Fun use the German Shepherd mold that we all love? Why did they use this one? Next code. Next pet. Woodpecker comes with this melon. And here he is, which by this point, I think you get my taste well enough to know what I already think of this design. I do not like it. The colors are insane. Personally, my headcanon, now that I know about the blacklight pets, is that this was originally intended to be a blacklight pet, but instead they released it with the blind boxes. Code. Pet. Kitty comes with these biscuits. Sorry, that was foul. My skin is so dry. But anyways, into the review. Straight away, I am noticing some issues with paint chipping on the muzzle. But other than that, this LPS doesn't have any serious quality control concerns that I would like to speak aloud. But I don't love the color scheme. However, I do actually think she's cuter than some of the LPS in this haul that I didn't like. Lesser of the evils, if you will. Okay, we're on our last two. Don't fall asleep on me now. We've got a code, and we have got the llama. Llama will come with 2 red apples. And here is the llama. Despite the color scheme that I don't necessarily love, I still happen to like this design anyways. I don't know what it is about it, but this one gets a pass. I really like this llama. And now it's only fitting the last LPS of this unboxing, and its code is the Panda, which was entirely by coincidence, by the way, but this Panda will come with this very cute lavender water bottle, which, by the way, I absolutely love the color Basic Fun picked for this. And here is the woman of the hour. I absolutely love this Panda. I think this design is so cute, and I really like how Basic Fun is doing a different iteration of the new LPS mascot for every release of the blind boxes. I think that is so cheeky. I love that so much. Here are all of the LPS I received today in pile form because I got way too much stuff to put it all in the same shot. I mean, 18 LPS and 18 accessories. I don't even know how to show you all that at once. Hey, guys, can you let me in? I have to do the outro here. Hey, but in all seriousness, if you were thinking about getting these blind boxes, I do think it's totally worth it. Buying in bulk, especially if you're a newer collector, is always a really good idea. Now, as for the quality control issues, there were some problems that we saw today, some of which I think are forgivable, and others I'm not so sure about, especially with the Scottish Terrier having the paint markings everywhere. Ugh, that really bothered me. But other than that, I mean, things like this do happen, and I don't think it's the end of the world necessarily, but it's something to be aware of. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with me today and open these LPS with me. I hope you all have been doing well. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like and leave a comment if you have anything to say. I read every single one of them. And if you like the sort of content that I post to my channel, why not subscribe? And with that being said, I will see you next time. Bye bye.